Here today, gone tomorrow. This is the rise, the fall, and the resurrection of hair metal. So this is going to be a 3-part series for Headbangers history. It's going to be loud, flashy, gritty, nostalgic, but I'm going to be brutally honest.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Let's start with the Sunset Strip, the rise of hair metal. So they looked like your sister, but partied harder than your dad. And their riffs were pure gasoline. Welcome back to Headbangers History. So this is part 1 of Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. Our glam metal saga about the glitter-soaked, hairspray-fueled wild ride that shook rock music to its core. Today, the rise, how a handful of hungry misfits on the Sunset Strip went from sleeping in cars to ruling MTV, selling out arenas, and redefining rock for a generation. I do realize that hair metal isn't necessarily hard metal.
No, dude, it's badass.
But it is a building block, and it formed a lot in my life.
Yeah, dude, it's my guilty pleasure.
And others who are going to be watching this. Whether you love it, hate it, it's still important.
Now he's a philosophizer.
It still was a building block. So let's continue. Let's continue with LA in Flames. The scene ignites. So the late 70s, early 80s on the Sunset Strip was a powder keg. The punk scene was fading. Hard metal was too underground. And labels were desperate for stars. So enter bands like Van Halen. Quiet Riot, Ratt, Mötley Crüe, bands with big hooks, bigger hair, and zero shame. Quiet Riot's Metal Health in 1983 became the first metal album to go number 1 on Love in 1981, set the tone for Danger, for Sleaze, and Raw Charisma. We weren't trying to be metal or glam. We were just broke, pissed off, and louder than hell, according to Nikki Sixx. So the sound of the strip, what made it hair metal? For me, it was the sleazy riff, stink early Aerosmith on steroids.
Now she can't so walk in the dark.
Anthems about girls, booze, rebellion, melodic hooks, and arena-ready choruses. Fashion, leopard print, leather, lipstick. It didn't matter who you were. Def Leppard, though British, brought polished production to the scene. Twisted Sister added East Coast snarl. Then there's Dokken, there's Wasp. They brought a technicality and a darkness to it all. But then there's the MTV explosion. In 1981, it launched.
7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
This is it. Welcome to MTV Music Television, the world's first 24-hour stereo video music channel.
Hair metal is made for TV. It's telegenic, trashy, theatrical. Suddenly, looks mattered as much as licks. Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet in '86 went 12 times platinum. Poison, Cinderella, Warrant, Skid Row.
You know I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. She's my cherry pie, cooling away. 18 life you carry, 18 and mouth enough.
They all rode that wave. If you could look good in fishnet shirt and still shred, you had a record deal, according to one of the arena tour and groupies. But you had private jets. Hair metal wasn't just music, it was a lifestyle, and it was on full display. So foreshadowing the fall. By the late 80s, the formula was bloated. Powered ballads, party, anthem, repeat. Label signed clones of clones. Authenticity was gone. It was out the window. Then something darker began brewing in the Pacific Northwest.
It's a grunge thing. Grunge.
So to wrap up episode 1, hair metal had climbed a mountain, albeit in 8-inch heels, but what goes up in flames in Aquanet must come down. In part 2, we watch it crash. Grunge arrives. Metal turns grim. The glam gods are dethroned. Coming up, the fall of the glam gods. Grunge, burnout, and backlash.
Yeah, but Cal, those are two things that don't really go together.
So who's your all-time favorite hair metal debut?
Try again.
Who's your all-time favorite hair metal debut album?
Person 2, you're a moron.
Drop it in the comments. Bonus points for deep cuts. Subscribe, like.
More take. Please stop saying don't forget to like and subscribe.
Prepare for the downfall in part 2. This is Headbangers History, and I can't wait to see you again in part 2.